Welcome to How to Simplify Technology, Empowering Your Brand. So my name is Amanda Sutherland and I'm a creative content navigator, and I've been working in business and creative stuff for probably my whole life. Even as a child I was working in an office doing stamping the old paper invoices that we used to have back then. But yeah, I love helping people, especially female solopreneurs, get their technology under control, get everything working properly, show them how they can streamline their systems. It's just my favourite thing in the world to do is to get in and clean up back ends. Love cleaning up a good back end system. But today, let me get on with talking to you about simplifying your technology. So today we're going to cover understanding your challenges, simplifying your technology, some branding basics, and an introduction to my brand new 2 courses, which are Simplifying Technology and the Colour and Branding Bootcamp. I have a special offer for them for you. And then, if we had time, we'll have some Q&A at the end. So let's have a quick look now at some of the tips for understanding your challenges. So some of the most common ones are overwhelmed with technology and tools. Many of you might feel bombarded by the sheer number of tools and platforms available. It's very easy to feel lost and unsure where to start, especially when there are so many options out there. Let's have a quick look at the fear of using new technology. You know what? It is absolutely, completely normal to feel apprehensive about trying new technologies. Many of us worry about making mistakes or, quite simply, not being tech savvy enough to use the tools effectively. Another thing that we often run in problems with is difficulty integrating branding and technology. As you work on your brand, you might struggle to figure out how to make technology work for you. Whether it's creating a cohesive online presence, or using technology to convey your brand message, it can feel challenging trying to connect the dots. You know what? I want you to know you're not alone in these feelings. There are so many solopreneurs, and even I have them from time to time. We all have these same set of concerns. And you know what's really, really important? So we need to validate that those experiences are okay and that they are absolutely normal. Whilst they can be somewhat frustrating and even disheartening at times, they are absolutely normal to go through. Especially, there are going to be times when you feel like technology is a barrier rather than a support for your business. But by taking time to understand them, these concerns and overwhelms, you can actually work through them. And right now I'm going to give you some tips on just that, how to simplify your technology. So one of them is, let's start with choosing the right tools. So with so many options available, it can feel overwhelming, absolutely overwhelming. So here are a few tips to help you select the best tools for your needs. Start by assessing your needs. Start by identifying what you actually need. Are you looking for content management? Are you looking for an email marketing platform? Or even something just like social media scheduling tools? Start by making a list of what you really need, a list of your must-haves, a list of your non-negotiables. And then the next thing you want to do is look at the user friendliness of them. Opt for tools that are intuitive and easy to use. Read reviews, watch demo videos, or even try free trials if they're available to see if that particular piece of technology works for you. By focusing on what is essential to you and your business and finding tools that you really feel comfortable using, you will reduce that sense of overwhelm significantly. Tip 2, let's set up some automation. And this is a game changer, absolute game changer for saving time and reducing stress. Here are some examples of what you can automate. email sequences. You can use automation to set up welcome emails or follow-ups for new subscribers. And the best part about that is it makes sure you don't miss anyone. And it allows you to maintain engagement without the manual effort of having to welcome somebody each and every single time. You can actually also schedule your social media posts in tools using Facebook Meta or one of the third-party options like ClickSlow, Buffer, Hootsuite. There are plenty of options there as well. And if you're actually using Facebook Meta, you can schedule your Instagram and your business page from Facebook Meta. If you happen to have a personal or professional profile, you can actually schedule, but you have to use your phone to do it. So it's a little bit more tricky, but you can actually do it. So when you're actually scheduling, you can actually plan your content out for the week or a month ahead without having to feel rushed to get it done every day. Now, by setting up these automations, you'll free up the time to focus on what really matters: growing your business. It's time to stop working for the business and start working on the business. So let's have a look at tip number 3, which is step-by-step learning. Now, let's discuss the importance of step-by-step learning. Trying to master multiple tools at once can and will lead to frustration. Instead, take it one tool at a time. Choose one tool to focus on and really have a good look into its features and learn how to use it really effectively before moving on to your next tool. That way, it becomes a very achievable goal to integrate these new systems into your business. And by doing it one tool at a time, you'll work out very quickly whether something's going to work and whether it's not going to work, and whether it's right for you. Just get in there and play. Sometimes it's the best advice is to just get in there and play. And that's how you work out what you're actually going to use and work against what you're not. But you must, whilst doing all of this, you must remember you do need to set yourself achievable goals. Create small, manageable goals for each learning session. For example, aim to learn how to create a basic email campaign one week, and then the next week, build on that knowledge to maybe having different aspects of email campaigns. This approach not only makes learning more manageable, but it just simply put helps you gain confidence in using each tool. Tip 4, utilize online resources. I know it sounds silly, but yeah, don't forget about the wealth of resources online. Here are some suggestions. Online tutorials. Oops, wrong button. Let's go back. Online tutorials, courses and websites. Things like Udemy, YouTube. We all know about YouTube. You can literally find just about anything you need to learn on YouTube. So don't be afraid when you're learning a new tool to go through YouTube and see what tutorials are there, because the chances are if you've got a question, somebody else has had a question and somebody has answered that question. So just do it. Go to YouTube. It's going to have tons of free tutorials that can help you learn at your pace. However, if you want something that's a little bit more guided, you can do a proper course. And don't forget about community support. Joining online communities and forums where you can ask questions and share experiences. Sometimes just knowing that others are facing similar challenges, it can actually be incredibly reassuring, and you just never know, you might just find the answer you're looking for. Utilizing these resources can help demystify technology and give you the support you need to thrive. So, remember, simplifying technology is just a journey. It's not a destination. By implementing some of these practical tips, you'll start to feel more comfortable and empowered in your tech decisions. Now, let's move on and have a look at where we connect these simplifying your technology to your branding strategies. So let's start with understand why a connection is important. A consistent and recognizable brand can significantly enhance your credibility and help you stand out in a crowded market. So here are some very small points or key points to consider. Brand consistency, ensuring that your branding is consistent across all platforms, from your website to social media. That's absolutely crucial. This includes using the same colors, fonts, and messaging. When your audience sees a unified brand image, it builds trust and recognition. Now, using technology to enhance branding can help you amplify your message. For instance, using graphic design tools like Canva allows you to create visually appealing posts that reflect your brand's personality. You can also use video content to share your brand story, making it relatable and engaging. And then you want to look at engagement and interaction. Don't forget to leverage technology to connect with your audience. Use social media polls, question and answer sessions, live video to engage with your followers. This interaction not only boosts your visibility, but also reinforces your brand's personality and values. So, what are you missing? The question you need to answer for yourself here is, what are you missing out if you don't do this? So let's have a look at some quick tips for maintaining brand consistency. Generate some brand guidelines. Develop a simple document that outlines your brand's colors, your fonts, your tone of voice, and your key messages. And that then becomes a reference to keep everything aligned. Using scheduling tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, Facebook Meta, whatever it is, using them to help you maintain consistent posting schedule allows you to plan your content in advance, making sure it aligns with your brand strategy. So now that we've talked about that, let's have a look at connecting technology and branding. So, by integrating your branding strategy with technology, you will not only streamline your processes, but you also create a strong and recognizable brand that resonates with your audience. So there are some great tips there for doing all of that. So I'm about to introduce you to my bootcamp very soon, which is going to be awesome. Absolutely awesome. So let's have a look what's up next. So it is the bootcamp. So this is what my Technology Simplified Color and Branding Bootcamp offers. Some hand-on guidance, in-depth branding strategies, a supportive community, special offer, which is an introductory price. These are Technology Simplified, Color and Branding Bootcamp are two separate courses, but you get, at the moment, because they're brand new and they're an introduction, I'm going to give you both courses for the price of one. So just for the moment, they are $97. First course starts on the 30th of September. After that, they're going to be listed as $97 for each of them. So thank you for listening to me this afternoon. And just imagine, how confident are you going to feel as you tackle technology and branding head on, equipped with knowledge that elevates your skills in business? Yeah. How good are you going to feel about that? So we've got time now for a quick Q&A. If you've got any questions, please let me know and I will come back and answer them for you. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing the comments at the moment, but that's okay. Let me know and we'll come back. And thank you for joining me this afternoon. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon with another topic.